Palace 35. Palace 35.
I'm hitting the block.
Palace 35.
Right off motherfucking man. Right
Palace
off
35.
motherfucking
Man. It's your boy, Ocho.
It's your boy Gude, Big Gude, Ultimate Middleman.
Smooth Ride Mac, man. We in this bitch.
Nino the realest, Nino the Trainer, Nino the producer. What's the word?
What's good?
This is Palace fucking 35.
Right off mother.
The rest is bullshit and you know it.
We always serving cause Nino got dope.
Right off mother. Right off mother. Right off mother.
With no clue what I'm doing, cause killers and dealers go with the cap dealers. We're stealing and dealing, it's done by the billions. We're selling up drugs, it's done by the thugs. Been up slow with no clue what I'm doing, cause killers and dealers go with the cap dealers. We're stealing and dealing, it's done by the billions. We're selling up drugs, it's done by the thugs.
Bumper, chug 'em, fuck 'em, I don't love 'em, dump 'em, slump. Bumper, chug 'em, fuck 'em, I don't love 'em, dump 'em, slump. Put 'em, bumper, chug 'em, fuck 'em, I don't love 'em, dump 'em, slump. Put 'em in the whole spot. Take me down.
You feel me?
Oh, sensational.
What we podding, fellas? What we got?
Well, Nino brought a very interesting topic to the table a couple weeks back about
Right off mother.
Being too good for a woman.
Right off mother.
You feel me? You ever been too good for a woman? You feel me? You ever checked off all her boxes and it scared her? You know, she ever dubbed you because she liked you too much type shit?
Right off mother. Yeah, or maybe she just wasn't, like you came at the wrong time in her life. You know what I'm saying? Like she wanted all of that shit from a man.
Just not right now.
Just not right now. You know what I'm saying? Like she was still in her phases. Right off mother. But yeah, I definitely feel you.
So, question: do men do that with women as well?
All the time.
Can we say that? It's safe
Yeah, I mean,
to
it
say.
go both
Okay.
ways, yeah. So
There's plenty of shorties who you put on the back burner because you knew that she wanted to be with you, but at the time you just wasn't on that.
hopefully she'll still be there. You feel me?
Yeah, hopefully she'll still be there.
Hopefully she'll still be there, you feel me? Hopefully when I
Right off mother.
I had to lay one, like that. Like shit,
especially going
shawty,
through school, like,
it ain't the right time. I don't want to do you like that, and I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And we went on about our way. So God bless her.
God bless her.
Right off mother.
Because I could have did you like that. I ain't want to do you like that.
The crazy part is, I guess I got a little bit of a different perspective. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, now that I'm technically finna be a married man, I'm off the market.
Yeah.
So when women talk to me, I get that you're the one that got away conversation. And that conversation has been a little too often where it's like, shorty, well, what about when I was whopped the bam and we was whopped the bam?
And we was whopped the band.
Right off mother.
You weren't really, you other shit was more important. So now
You wasn't fucking with the kid. You feel me? I wasn't a priority in your life.
exactly,
So I moved on with mine.
exactly.
Right off mother.
Don't get me wrong, men do the same thing.
But you've seen a woman push you right out the door metaphorically. You like, damn.
Just out of
You
nowhere.
thought it was smooth and then she just didn't.
Like shorty,
Flip the table
I
on you.
thought we
Whoa.
was rocking. Next thing you know, like on a Tuesday, you
packing your bag
you
or the
missing.
You packing your bag or the nigga?
Right off, mother.
They'll start arguments a lot more often, you know, or they will just go 0 dark 30 on you, get like very minimal interaction throughout the day and shit like that. Because you definitely could tell when she been texting you up all month, and then 1 week she just, hey,
Right off, mother.
nothing else.
I did nothing else.
Yeah.
For hours. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That'd be it. And then they text you next day, oh, I got busy yesterday. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
damn,
yeah.
bitch.
Right.
Just I'm at dinner. What are you doing?
I know your other boyfriend over there.
I know your other boyfriend over there.
Right off, mother.
I know you busy. Like,
And
come on, man.
that's why I be coming into all of these situationships. Fucking. I be telling shorties, you do all that shit if you want to, baby. Right off, mother. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it. If you want to have a real place with me, your ass gonna have to be consistent. Right off, mother. I'm not shutting down my right off, mother, for this. Oh, you like me for 3 weeks, and then the 4th week, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm not even finna fucking play with you.
Now, Ocho, you know what I'm saying? We somehow ended up back to you and a bitch got 4 weeks. That's what you said. I remember it.
4 dates.
4 dates.
Right off, mother.
That's about a month and a half. You feel me? That's a nice little grace
she
period. That's a
got
nice
4 to
little
6
trial.
weeks.
Yeah, you know, just a nice little trial to see what somebody on. You know, understand tendencies, patterns.
That's a quick
instead of
trial.
dealing
You
with
know what I'm saying? Like you got to give a bitch more time than 4 to 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all feeling each other out in 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, but like you
ain't
said,
even
you know,
smell
like
her fart yet.
it's the same example of
Real,
you know
don't smell till morning
fi-
breath.
It's about the substance, you know. It's about the quality. You know, were those 4 to 6 weeks spent? Do I enjoy talking to you? Know, are we meshing? You know, do I like the vibe?
Do I like the vibe?
So you say like if some of the other vibes, like you like having sex with them, you like communicating with them.
Yeah, you know, 4 to
Then-
6 weeks, you can decide. You know, if you like interacting with this human being. You know, if you like fucking them, if you like kicking it with them, you like watching movies with them. You feel me?
Do I like the vibe?
Well, I will give you one thing. In
like
4 to
calling them on
6
the phone and
weeks,
shit.
you should be able to tell if you've had sex whether you like having sex with them.
Right.
How can you tell if you actually, truly enjoy their company in that amount of time?
It's usually conversational, you know, because like
Do I like the vibe?
I feel like there's not too much conversation I can have with you in a month. You know what I'm saying? I may like your conversation that month, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that could have just been a good month for you. You was reading some shit that month. You read a book that month.
You read a book that month.
No cap.
But who are you really? You know what I'm saying? Like, as the more and more conversations and the more things get brought up and the more we dive deeper into things, now it's okay. Now I can, you know, I actually do like your inputs and stuff like that, but I can't do that on the first month.
I can't do that on the first month.
I feel like within 4 to 6 weeks, we can run through some topics. If we're hanging out in person, we're talking about things, we're watching TV, you know, we're kicking it, or you know, we just chatting it up. You know, we don't even hear what the fuck's going on the TV. Or, you know, we texting up all day with us hanging out on Lincoln. You have conversation and y'all talking about topics and you kind of figure out their viewpoints, their do's and don'ts, their yays and nays.
Do I like the vibe?
I'm talking about stage 1.
And that's what I'm saying.
If you want to continue to get to that later stages with
your
this person.
stage 1, and what we saying is your stage 1 is short as hell. Because there's no way you can really get to know somebody in 6 weeks.
But you talk to somebody, and by week 3, week 4, you like, yeah, this probably not whatever.
This probably not whatever.
What about if that was 2 to 3 bad weeks for a shorty? Because that's happened too, shit. There's been plenty of times where shit, the first time I met a shorty, shit, yeah, them first few links was boo-boo.
Them first few links was boo-boo.
You know what I'm saying? And then shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we went our separate ways and then shit, we linked again and it was like, oh, damn, I didn't even realize that. Right off, mother. It was even all it is.
It was even all it is.
And I feel like in today's ages, like the dating scene is sped up so quick. Like
Yeah, it's microwave.
so,
like sometimes
it's
you
so
get, sometimes you only get like
fast.
2 weeks with a motherfucker.
It's so fast that
Wow.
you truly don't get to
Wow.
know
Because
people.
everyone is on your sort of time.
That
Ocho.
4 to
Everyone
6
feels
weeks,
like
bro. Like
they
that
need to really be blown away in these 4 to 6
You
weeks.
can't
And it's
get
like,
to know somebody in 4 to 6 weeks.
You can't get to know somebody in 4 to 6 weeks.
Depending on the vibe, you know, depending on how the situation is looking, depending on how we're interacting with each other, on a daily basis when we hang out, when we interact through social media, maybe through, text or whatever the fuck,
Right off, mother.
You can kind of decide, hey, I like fucking with this person, I'm going to continue doing this.
I'm going to continue doing this.
So you saying you can exhibit to a woman?
Yeah,
that
you all know when you trying to cuff a bitch, how that go.
Hear my question. So you saying you can exhibit to a woman in 4 to 6 weeks, whether or not you want to marry her or not?
Not marry her, but say we can continue this and we can start building long term. We can see where it goes. We can embark on this journey. The trial period is now over.
The trial period is now over.
You can prove that to her in 4 to 6 weeks.
I mean, how long it take you to pull bitches?
It's one thing to pull a bitch, it's another thing to keep a bitch.
How long it take you to keep bitches?
It'll take a while to keep a bitch for real.
It takes forever to keep bitches.
It take forever to
Okay,
keep
then.
bitches.
You gotta keep doing work.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep,
That makes sense.
You gotta
Forever
keep
to-
them.
Take forever.
Sure.
It take forever to keep these bitches.
Exactly.
It take forever to keep these bitches.
Right off, mother.
4 to 6 weeks. You decide,
Right off, mother.
do I feel like talking to this bitch for a couple months? Yeah, I'm gonna act a certain way. You feel me? Shit's gonna get cozier and cozier, warmer and warmer.
Gonna get cozier and cozier, warmer and warmer.
Time's gonna progress. We're gonna grow a bond. We're gonna get closer. She becomes more than a friend.
Of course.
Y'all get intimate.
Y'all get intimate.
Right off, mother.
She becomes more than a friend,
Becoming more than a friend. What about if she has a few niggas already on her roster that's more than a friend? Right off, mother. These women who are 25 got some niggas who are more than a friend already on their roster. They having sex. They're grown women.
And they telling you like, hey, I'm trying to move you up, but that's a process.
Trying to move you up, but that's a process.
Right off, mother.
I gotta move my number 2 out.
So how long you gonna wait for this bitch to choose you like you're not a grown ass man?
Like you're not a grown ass man.
It take longer than 4 to 6 weeks for a bitch to choose you.
You finna wait around for 4 to 6 weeks waiting to see if you in line.
No worry, love. Take your time.
If
you pulled her, you in line.
If you pulled her, she's in line.
If you pulled her, she's in line.
Yeah, for you too, because she's gonna have to do some things for you to stop being interested in other women. Is she gonna be able to exude those things to you in 6 weeks for you to say, you know what? I'm done having sex with other women. Or I'm gonna put all of these bitches on the back burner. Can a bitch provide that to you in 6 weeks?
In 4 to 6 weeks, she can convince me to relax.
In 4 to 6 weeks, she can convince me to relax.
Maybe I'm gonna see what she's talking about. You feel me? You can go a couple weeks without some pussy. You feel me? If the situation is right.
You feel me? You can go a couple weeks without some pussy. You feel me?
If I'm trying to take this woman seriously, no, I would prefer her to not be in having with motherfucking dicks. Engaging with other motherfucking dicks. That's common sense. I feel like most men think that way.
Right. So what does a woman have to do to get you to that point to where you're not going to have sex with any other women? And I'm not just talking about for 3 weeks, nigga. I'm talking about for whatever you're expecting out of her. Or when is that going to happen for you? Is that within a week? Is that within 6 weeks? You're like, all right, I don't need any other pussy. Or when is that for?
Within this 4 to 6 weeks, hopefully she displayed some qualities. Hopefully, she displayed some mentalities that I agreed with. I threw out how I was feeling about the situation. And so if I am trying to be serious, hey, I'm looking to settle down. I'd like to have just one girl in my life. I'm done. I'm really done trying to fuck these hoes out here.
Done trying to fuck these hoes out here.
And her response is, something similar, Then she displays qualities of somebody trying to get out the streets, Then y'all keep pursuing it. So, okay, I could see she's making a conscious effort to get out the streets. Let me get my shit together, you feel me? I like Shorty. I like fucking with Shorty, you feel me? If we exclusive, that's cool, you feel me? She fire.
Right off, mother. Now, what exactly is a conscious effort of getting out of the streets?
Now, what exactly is a conscious effort of getting out of the streets?
She not texting no other niggas. She not dating no other niggas. She not fucking no other niggas. She's all about me. This is my girl. This is my woman.
And you're expecting her to do that in 4 to 6 weeks.
I'm
So
expecting
are
her
you
to
telling
show
me-
flashes and potential for me to continue talking to her. I'm not just gonna waste my time month after month with this bitch I don't think I'm gonna end up being with. Within 4 to 6 weeks, I can decide, do I like talking to this bitch or not?
Right off, mother. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to give shorties at least a year. You know what I'm saying? To really woo me left to right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna at least give you like a solid year. At least let me talk to you for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to really be.
That's what
before I can even pass a judgment on you.
Right off mother.
That's what I'm doing with my next roster. This roster.
My next roster. This roster.
And you know, pussy only stays good for a little bit anyway.
Nah, dick only stay good for a little bit.
Right off mother.
With no flow, with no clue what I'm doing, cause killers and dealers go with the cap, killers with stealing and dealing, it's done by the billions, with selling them drugs, it's done by the thugs. With no flow, with no clue what I'm doing, cause killers and dealers go with the cap, killers with stealing and dealing, it's done by the billions, with selling them drugs, it's done by the thugs.
Right off mother.
I don't want a man. I said a lot of women nowadays like their independence, and they would argue, "Hey, I don't need a man," or "I don't want a man."
Right off mother. Hey, I don't need a man or I don't want a man.
But is that every woman though?
It's not. I said a majority of them.
I don't even think it's the majority, bro. I've been seeing posts nowadays where women are saying like we're only independent because we can't rely upon any of the men that they've known or liked.
Right off mother.
How do y'all feel about that?
How do y'all feel about that?
What have you been let down on? Like, have you just picked them wrong, or has it been a wrong fit, or y'all just didn't mix? What was it?
Y'all just didn't mix? What was it?
How you feel, Leak? On that note, that you know, women they don't want to be as independent as they are, but they feel like they have to because there is no other choice. They can't depend on the men in their life.
When you talk with a lot of women, that is exactly how they feel, because they feel like the men in their lives have been unreliable. You know, he hasn't come through when she's really needed him to, or multiple niggas ain't came through when they really needed him to. And for that reason, they feel like, well, you know, because of that, I'ma just always make sure I got my own.
I'ma just always make sure I got my own. Right off mother.
When I talk with Shorty say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to be independent. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like this to make sure I don't never have to miss out on my meals, or I don't never have to miss out on Wop the Bam. That's the only reason why Shorty actually, you know, working like that, or she moving like that. She don't want to have to do that shit. Most women will tell you that. No cap.
She don't want to have to do that shit.
And it kind of took me by surprise too, because I've kind of seen it posted a few times. It's just like, man, I thought you guys were seeking independence just because you wanted to, not because you feel like you couldn't rely on the men around you. You know what I'm saying? But
right off mother.
I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel, Ocho? How do you feel about that statement?
I might agree. Inquiring minds might want to, explore the fact that is she maybe perhaps asking for too much, and is that putting her in a situation where she feels like she now has to provide everything for herself, and she really has to like overdo the Miss Independent role?
Is she maybe perhaps asking for too much? Right off mother. She really has to like overdo the Miss Independent role.
You know, because I mean, like, of course, if you feel like a man's not meeting your needs, what kind of needs do you have? We got to establish, where the goal point is, like what the fuck was she asking from this man? And was that shit reasonable,
And was that shit reasonable,
Absolutely.
And I would like for my woman to be independent. I would like for my woman to be independent.
You'd like for her to not need you.
Yes.
Yeah, I want my girl, I want her to want me, not need me.
I heard her want me, not need me. Right off mother.
Well, an independent woman ain't gonna always do what you want when you want, especially when you got strict requirements. A shorty may say, well, you know what? Why should I have to go through your requirements when I don't even know if you can meet mine, and I meet my own requirements?
But why should I have to go through your requirements when I don't even know if you can meet mine, and I meet my own requirements? Right off mother.
So do you feel like more independent women, I didn't mean to cut you off, do you feel like more independent women are less likely to be submissive to their partner?
It takes more. You have to earn that submissiveness from her. When you talk with a lot of women, that's what they say. You got to earn that from them. They're not just going to give you that right out the gate, because you got to show them that you can be
the sort of nigga that they need to be so she can be submissive. You want her to just chill at the house all day, cook you some food, clean the crib. She need to know that the bill's gonna be paid, you know what I'm saying, whoop the bam.
The bill's gonna be paid, you know what I'm saying, whoop the bam.
It goes hand in hand, but if you want her to give up her role of queen or, you know what I'm saying, her role of head of her household, because until somebody marry her, that's what she is. So if you ask her to get that up, you got to be willing to step up and do the things that are required to be the head of her household.
Do the things that are required to be the head of her household.
As much as niggas don't want to have to meet standards, because I know I got standards for my shorty. Hey, I need certain things done. That's just what it is.
Absolutely.
She got standards for me. Hey, she just needs certain things done. That's just what it is. And from there, we build everything else. And in order to get there, we both had to say, all right, well, I see you independent, I'm independent. We gonna let each other be independent until we ready to make that happen.
Right off, mother.
You know what I'm saying? Having all these stipulations and shit like that, we'll never truly find what we trying to find.
We'll never truly find what we trying to find.
Right off, mother. What you got something good? What you got? Maybe rolling.
That shit, I like independentness. Like, I like for you to be able to take care of yourself, do your own thing, but I'm that way as well. And at the end of the day, I know I can provide for myself and I can provide for someone else, but that is earned. Just how they want it earned, to make sure you're the right one. Like, my love and my kindness and you get what I'm saying, gratitude and faithfulness and loyalty, all that is earned as well.
Right off, mother.
If a shorty hear that to her, that's all. Well, this nigga ain't gonna try and hear nothing I'm trying to say.
Shorties be on that too, though.
And they do. I'm not disagreeing. Shorties
Yeah.
definitely be on that. Where, if this nigga ain't doing such and such, and I ain't even trying to hear him. And I say the same thing to her. Well, shorty, you gonna be an unhappy, bitter bitch.
Right off, mother.
Right, and that brings me to my the point I was trying to make about the independent, the less likely to be submissive. It's like, I feel like if you are, independent and you get used to, providing for yourself, meeting your own needs, and you do develop that, okay, I don't need nobody, they gotta earn it. Do you kind of generate this fucking superhero picture version of a partner?
Look at how we have sat and talked in some of our episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like as y'all homie, like y'all have had some of these sort of, I need this woman to do all of this and be all of this at once. She got to be all of this, she got to be all of this right now. You know what I'm saying? She got to do all of this immediately. She got to show me this immediately. And, we all have that sort of outlook because we feel like we don't never need nobody. Or I don't never need nobody. I can always take care of myself. So shit, what I really need to hear her for, what I really need to hear this for. So to answer your question, I think it's one of them things where if both parties are unwilling to waver on that compromise and aren't willing to compromise.
Stubborn as fuck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It'll never work because at the end of the day, everybody gonna be saying, hey, well, I can always take care of myself.
I can do bad all by myself.
Right off, mother.
With no clue what I'm doing, cause killers and dealers go with the cap. Dealers with stealing and dealing is done by the billions. With selling of drugs is done by the thugs. Been up slow with no clue what I'm doing, cause killers and dealers go with the cap. Dealers with stealing and dealing is done by the billions. With selling of drugs is done by the thugs.
Right off, mother.